Hey, SAC Prep students. If you are looking for something to do, if you've completed all your assignments, you're all caught up, and you have a ukulele, then I am going to go through and make a little tutorial right now on how to play the chords for Amazing Grace. So if you don't have a recorder and you'd rather do this, then this is something that you can watch and hopefully it'll help. So the three chords that you need to play Amazing Grace, you need G, in which, by the way, if you've not played a ukulele before, I don't recommend starting here, okay? This is for people who have been in my classroom, my ukulele club, or have some experience with this. So, but again, how to make a G chord. You want your first finger on the second fret of the C. You want your ring finger, your third finger on the third fret of the E. And then if you can move this middle finger all the way back to the second fret of the last string, the A, then you have yourselves a G chord, okay? So that's the first chord you need. The second chord you need is a C chord, which is usually the first chord that we learn in ukulele. So again, this is just on the third fret of the A string, okay? And now this is a new chord that I don't think I've gone over in the club. This is a D chord. So I'm going to show you two ways to make this chord. The way that I like to make it is I take my first, my second, and my third finger, and I just kind of line them all up on the second fret of the G, the C, and the E strings, okay? So there's nothing on the last string, there's nothing on the A. That's a D chord. The other way that you can make this is if you just simply lay your first finger flat, okay? If you simply just lay your first finger flat. Some people prefer that because this just feels weird and squishy. But some people don't like this because this kind of just hurts the side of your finger if you're not used to it, okay? So there's two different ways to make that D chord. Now, let's go to what I just posted. So I just posted in the classroom the chords that I wrote out for Amazing Grace, so you could see them here, okay? You can make them even a little bigger if you want, so let's do that, okay? And then on the bottom here, you could see that I have just diagrams of what the chords actually look like if you forget, all right? And then I have your strumming pattern. So you're gonna strum 3 down strums for each chord, and then just follow along, except if you see this. So this is a dotted half note rhythm because Amazing Grace is in 3/4 time, which means that there are 3 beats in a measure, and then the quarter note gets 1 count, as you can see. So all these slashes are quarter notes, except for here on the second line and here on the fourth line, okay? Those are dotted half note rhythms. Hold those out, okay? So this is what this sounds like. So you're gonna strum, let's do the first line, 1, 2, 3 on a G chord, 1, 2, 3, and then come to C, 1, 2, 3, back to G, 1, 2, 3. So that's your first line. Here's your second line, G again, 1, 2, 3. Keep going on G, 3, and then here's your D chord, okay, the new one that we just learned. You're gonna strum 1, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3, and then let's come down. This is exactly the same as the first line. So back to G, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We go to C, 1, 2, 3, back to G. Here's your last line, okay? This is the one where the chords change every measure. So G, and then to D. Good. Now I did a thing here where I actually used my second, third, and fourth finger. You could do that too, okay? You don't have to use your first, second, and third on D. You could also use your second, third, and fourth. Sometimes this is easier because the pinky's a little thinner. So I'm going to strum that measure again, go to C, and then I'm going to hold on G, 2, 3, okay? So I'm going to play through this entire thing and sing it so you can hear how it goes. Amazing grace, how sweet 2, 3. I once, third line, was lost, but now I'm found. Fourth line, was blind, but now I see and hold. Okay, that may have been fast for you. I'm gonna do it again slower. Okay, so G, C, back to G. Second line. G, G, D. Hold, 2, 3. Third line. G, G, to C, then to G. Fourth line. G, go to D, go to C, end on G, 2, 3. Okay, so hopefully didn't go too fast. If you have any questions, if you want any extra help, I'm available Friday mornings, 9 to noon. Otherwise, good luck, have fun with it, and I hopefully will see you soon.